your women's hormone specialist. You may go to someone else to get your bowel looked at. And the same thing for chiropractic. Now, we all can do the entire spine, head to toe, but some of us have different focuses. So what most people go to is what we consider a small scope chiropractor. Neck pain, back pain, I fell, I got hurt in some way, I got an accident. It hurts, fix it. That is something that we definitely can do, and it usually takes a shorter amount of time to fix. But what sometimes people don't realize is that there's underlying conditions that are remaining after that pain goes away. Because if you think about it, the pain actually didn't show up in one day. Brian touched on this. You didn't, quote unquote, open the window and catch a cancer. It doesn't just come in the night and jump into your body and all of a sudden we have neck pain, back pain, and other diseases. It's over time. So that leads me to my second thing, which is a traditional chiropractor, which would be broad scope. And I'm in the second category, and that's why I'm part of Integrative Health. So I'm going to look at you as an entire person, just like tested in acupuncture. You know, what's going on? Is the body feeling pain because there's a function problem? And what is that function problem, and can I correct it? So that's going to correct the pain, but it's also going to correct that dysfunction too. So just to kind of move on just a little bit, what chiropractic is based on, if you guys are familiar before, the system that controls the whole body. Does anybody know the name of that system? Nervous system. Yeah, you're right. It used to be believed that the heart controlled the whole body. That was the original thought. And even in medicine, we thought, oh no, the heart. It's actually the brain. The brain controls everything in the body. And that's why even as infants, our nervous system develops first. Because it's the thing that connects everything in your entire body. So just like Tess is saying, in acupuncture, they look at the root of the cause. So do we. We look at the root of the cause. The root of the cause is the spine. Even the fact that I can move my arm right now, a message was sent from my brain, through my neck, through my shoulder, into my hand, and to those muscles. And also, let's say there's something hot here. I put my hand on top of that. There's a sensation being read into my hand, goes up same way, and has to be telling my brain, hey, there's something hot there. Let's move the hand. Now, if you have a disconnect, either in the messages going down or the messages coming back up, something will dysfunction. So that could be something as small as, oh, now that hurts when I pick that up. Or it can be, oh my gosh, I'm getting numbness and tingling into my hands. Now that's a pain sensation. That's something that we're all familiar with. Ooh, I bent over. Ooh, probably shouldn't be doing that again. Oh, I did a little too much work at the gym. But what we don't think about is, like Brian was saying, the messages that sometimes happen that our body says, hey, something's going on. I want to let you know about this. But it may not be something we're normally connecting with the spine. So easy is pain. Something hard may be heartburn. Heartburn from the spine. Yes. If the nerve right here going all the way around, let's say to your stomach, is getting pushed on just a little too much or not enough. Maybe it makes too much acid. Maybe it makes not enough acid and you get indigestion. So you may not feel, your stomach doesn't have a stabbing pain, you have the heartburn. It's a different sensation, but it's still that message from your body. It's just like when you drive in your car and you get that little oil light, okay? We want to make sure that we put oil in the car, right? Because what happens if you don't put oil in your engine? You guys know, right? Car does not work, engine blows up, pretty expensive repair. It's a lot cheaper to buy a little $6 thing of oil than it is to buy a $1,000 engine. And that's just like preventative health. So if you go to the source and you say, hey, wait a second, there's a light flashing, there's a heartburn happening, there's, having troubles in the bathroom, I'm having trouble sleeping, I'm having troubles with headaches, this is an alarm going off in my body, I need to address this problem. It's a lot easier in the short term, takes less time, takes a whole lot less money than waiting until later on. Now you need something replaced, and now you need to try to go in there and fix it. It's very expensive, it's very difficult. They say that in our youth that we spend all of our health trying to make money. And when we're in our elderly age, we spend all of our money trying to get our health back. So just spend that time, like we said here, spend that time on your own self now, so that later you don't feel like you have to sacrifice. So just to kind of add one more analogy here for you, and then I will pass it along. So for me in chiropractic, I like to think of, imagine you're sitting in your house, you're watching your favorite television show, the lights are on, everything's good, and then everything goes dark. Do you go to the window and see, okay, the neighborhood is light. Maybe every one of my light bulbs burned out. Yes, let's replace every single light bulb. No, you don't do that. You go to the circuit breaker, you open it up, you take your fingertips, you run along the spine of the circuit breaker and you feel, oh, this one's crooked, oh, this one's crooked, and you flip those switches from off to on, the whole light comes on in the house. That's basically what I do. I take my fingertips, I run them down your spine from here to here. I check your circuit breaker. I find which ones are flipped to the off position, something I've been trained to do, and I flip them back on, and then all of the lights turn back on in your body. So thank you for letting me talk for a moment. I think we've got massage next, or later.